Hello, welcome. This is this has been a very powerful year, and it seems that for everyone I know and people I've read for this year and people just in general, we've all been experiencing a tremendous amount of growth, but having to go through a lot of challenges, a lot of times of darkness to be able to experience that growth. And it clicked talking to a friend the other day of why this has been this way. Transiting Jupiter has been in Pisces for most of this year. And with this transit, it's the end of a 12-year cycle, and it's the beginning as Jupiter moves into Aries, which also happened this year, in which we are just about a month away from Jupiter transiting Jupiter, going from Pisces right into Aries definitively. So it will not retrograde back again. It won't be in that region of space known as Pisces for about another 11 years or so. So we're about a month away from that, and we had a couple months, like May 10th to I think it was late July 21st or something like that of this year, when Jupiter was in Aries. So this year has been this kind of sometimes a friction, sometimes very exciting as well, but a juxtaposition of the next 12 years, the very beginning, excuse me, and yet resolution, resolving, taking care of things from the last 12 years. And this has to do a lot with our opportunities in our lives, everything that Jupiter represents. Knowledge, wisdom, growth. We've had to, this year, and where we are right now for the next month, we've had to resolve so much. And I really love thinking of it like this. We've had to face our nightmares to be able to access our dreams. And obviously that can be a very painful thing, because we have to go again into the darkness to find the light. And it's a lot more comfortable not doing that. It's a lot easier in a lot of ways, not doing that. But that's what this year is all about. And without doing that process, we wouldn't be well set up for the next 12 years of our lives. And especially the big bang of Jupiter going into Aries definitively. So it won't be going retrograde again, which we're just about to experience, and which is going to be happening for a good part of this next year. So I just want to encourage everyone to keep this in mind of this year. We've had to let go of things, maybe people, places, ideas, whatever. But it's all in service. I mean, one, we can't control our lives. We have to surrender to the grand flow of God, of the universe. Excuse me. So trying to control is going to create frustration we don't need in our lives. But also, all of these changes have been in service to us being able to have a wonderful new year. And again, to have a wonderful next 12 years of growth and accomplishment and experiences. And it's all a lot to look forward to. But if you are still feeling caught in any kind of darkness, or feeling like I'm not quite sure what my next adventure is going to be, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, where I'm going to go, etc., that's okay. But it's really important to make the most, I should say this, it's okay, and something that's good to keep in mind, because there's never any deadline for growth and figuring things out and whatnot. So it's not like we have to have everything figured out at any point in our lives. I do think it's really good, though, to be mindful that for the next just under a month now, till I think it's around Christmas time, I think it's maybe the 21st or 22nd of December when Jupiter goes into Aries, between here and there, stay focused on the lessons that you've learned from this year, and seeking to understand yourself better than ever, to understand what your life chapters are all about, where you're coming from the last 12 years. Like, really sit down and just take 5 minutes to do this at some point, and just think and reflect. What have I done over the last 12 years? What have I been experiencing? What fears have been resolved? And what have I woken up to? What am I consciously aware of now? And maybe even just with this year, and certainly for me, and I think for so many people, I think all of us in some major way, we kind of woke up to something this year. And we realized, oh, this is who I am, and or this is what I need to do with my life. And once we realize that, then the nightmare goes away, and the dream just unfolds rather right in front of us naturally, and it's beautiful. So again, there's so much to look forward to, but I think over the course of this season, this holiday season, we should be mindful of this. And I think something that's really cool is, yes, there is a T-square going on, like we talked about in the last transit video. And there is a lot of energy, but there is a lot of energy with being able to move forward and to figure things out and to put things in motion and whatnot. But we still also want to be patient. It's going to be with the new year that we majorly are able to move forward. And in the meantime, the best way to move forward is to be patient, to be reflective, to meditate, to think, to feel deeply, and to seek to be as wise as possible with our lives and this massive shift that's occurring. As always, I'm doing readings. Info in the description to book a reading with me. I love doing readings, so come get a reading. Infinite love to you, my friends. Namaste. Peace.